serving.
What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Won't those get soggy?
We got an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
That's a good idea.
I ain't even gonna count down for you. The butcher coming. I'ma surprise you.
MP, how you feeling?
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this, Game 3 of the group stage, as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Kerr is out there with Monroe. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Humphries in at the 1 spot.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar. And the effort never wanes.
Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside. Simon. Pass to Kerr. To Simons. Giannis sets a screen for Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound Boston. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
A new 14 for Boston. This one for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. MP's got 18 points in the game.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Nets had a huge game. He scored 63 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. Just a fantastic night for him. The guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over? Unstoppable.
His overall relentlessness.
And going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Connect, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. Bucks trail by 18. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Boston leading by 21. Puts up a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Doncic.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And here's MP for 3. Scored the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
The Bucks working the ball around. Puts it up from 15. And again, the Bucks miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Timeout called, the Bucks. some changes here for the Celtics. Jakob Poeltl's check in for Sharp. Tatum comes in for Hood, and it's Edwards in for Luka Doncic. And the Bucks making a change here. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for the Bucks, we've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Connect. Trey Murphy is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Salon in at the power forwards position. Now, here's Simons. Scoreless thus far. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slabs.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
You throw good, Simons. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't dream without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Good checked in for the Celtics. And Milwaukee also making a switch. First checked in. Edwards kicks to MP. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 48.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Doncic is checked in for Boston. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Terry's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Connect. Rebound, Boston. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Kerr. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that one is Orton.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Here's Salon. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 5. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The drive by MP. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And Milwaukee has possession. Following the three-pointer by MP. And the rejection by MP.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the rejection by MP. Pull up Jay. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. MP's got 58.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by MP.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It could go. Again, what avalanche.
That's 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to rule them out, yeah, Shaq.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming. And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things pull out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long.
Great win tonight, MP.
Good game, man.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at the Celtics, they love where they stand right now, first place. And check it out, Miami, now 4 games behind.
Well, right now for Boston, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Jason Tatum out there with Wembanyama. Then it's MP. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Hood in at the 3. And for Miami, Johnson is out there with Ball. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Bolden in at the 4-man spot. You take a look at Miami. For them, the stakes could not be higher. They're 2-1 in group play so far. A win tonight is essential.
Well, it's still early in the regular season, but this is a huge test for them. They have to win to advance in the Cup. So tonight has a playoff feel.
And then the situation for Boston. A 3-0 record in the NBA Cup. Looking tonight to finish group play perfect.
And not an easy thing to do. They'll be tested on the road tonight, but so far it's been so good for them.
It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him. Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's Teague. After the basket by Boston, the shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now here's Ball. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Can they get it? The shot by Johnson, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 44 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Well, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And the Heat making a change here. Murray's checked in. And as we near the end of the group stage, let's see where we stand in the NBA Cup tournament.
Well, this is an interesting format. Since each team plays so few games towards the NBA Cup, they get weeded out. Out in a hurry.
Off the inbound pass. And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got his second basket.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Sharp, he's checked in for Boston. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
Well, just to be able to... be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Just 5 on the clock. Team pass to Adebayo. And it's blocked. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. A different look for Miami. Holmes, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Teague. And Temple is subbed in for Ball.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
From deep, MP. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. From deep, MP. And it's Miami with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game.
MP getting it done for Boston. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. Miami making a switch here. Temple's checked in. MP's checked in for Boston. We've got Jaime Jaquez, also Murray out there, and it's Teague in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Jaquez with a screen on Edwards. Outside Murray. Temple, pass to Teague. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Miami. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Edwards for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jaquez finds Murray. Knocks down the long J.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot.
Special. My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Here's Temple. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Hawkins, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
He can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 41.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Bain against Hawkins. Outside Murray. Launches a three. Edwards pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the result, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Hawkins. Great D that time from Bain.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Hood, he's checked in for Boston. Doncic comes in for Anthony Edwards.
Get the perimeter.
Here's Temple. No points so far. Pass to Murray. Here's Temple. Three-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
MP no good. And it's Hawkins with the ball for the Miami Heat. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Man, this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for the Heat, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
From deep, MP. Here's Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Temple. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. The 3-ball. Can't get it to drop. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Boston out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation.
And moving on. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been
tonight, MP.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
get ready to light it up tonight.
Will receive a lucky leprechaun mystery swag bag. That's right, only Lucky knows what lies inside. Attention, Boston on Summit.
Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, this marks the first game of the NBA Cup knockout round for these two teams. The Eastern Conference wild card on the road against a group winner.
And we've seen the excitement this tournament generates when it gets to this stage. It's a playoff atmosphere. Everyone in the building knows there's a lot on the line.
And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. James is out there with Jamison. Then there's Howard. And it's Dawkins, and it's Shepard in at the 1 spot. Lets the 3 fly, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
The shot by Dawkins is no good.
He really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
MP